We start the episode like this.
Okay, we'll give it a couple of seconds for background noise and then we'll...
My mind is telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't know the rest.
Hello and welcome to the rumboyz.
Yeah.
This is Random Urban Memories, brought to you by the rumboyz. You've seen, heard, or felt it on the streets. Well, we're here to talk about it.
In 3, 2, 1.
Woo! That's it, man.
Ain't there nothing wrong?
There you go, folks. We got that R&B flowing through us.
R. Kelly's the best guy. Do you know that he can't read?
Seriously?
R. Kelly, he can't read
Because he never learned it, or
he never learned it, or
are you for real?
Google it. R. Kelly can't read.
Are you for real?
This is what I heard on multiple occasions, and
From sources.
Well, as you can hear, I'm one of his vocalists, so.
Oh, he is actually.
But R. Kelly, yeah, he can read, yeah. But how does he know what to sing? Like, he has to practice it multiple times.
That's interesting.
Or how is he texting girls? He probably just calls them all the time.
Or sends video messages.
Like, hey,
something
baby.
like that.
Yeah.
Can I piss on you?
Can I piss on you?
That's weird. Okay.
But anyway.
So now what we meant to bring you to is an episode on
Phobias.
So we'll be discussing common phobias,
Our phobias.
weird
Your
phobias. Let us know. The weirder the better.
Yep.
So let's start off with
Our phobias.
exactly.
So what's your biggest phobia?
Roller coasters. I got a real fear of roller coasters, which I think must stem from a fear of heights, or a form of fear of heights, and which then ties into fear of flying as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember we were when we were kids. I was telling my dad about this actually. We were talking away about phobias or whatever, and because I was telling him about my fear of flying, and him being a psychotherapist, he said, "Well, a lot of the fear of flying stems from relinquishing control, because you have no control over the situation in an airplane, and that's what makes you nervous. So what you hear is what you hear, and there ain't nothing you can do about it, you know." And so then that led into me explaining that I've got a fear of roller coasters, and he then he said, like, well, I remember when I brought you on a roller coaster as a kid, and I can only assume it wasn't a big one because I would have been
Trying
so
to
small.
push you off it. And
Yeah.
then I think that might be the case.
Do you know what?
Must be the reason.
When the barricade thing came down, or the safety harness thing, apparently I just clung to it like this, and with the little amount of G-forces there was, I just shouted, "I hate you! I hate you!" Throughout the
Turkish
whole
or-
thing. The whole ride. I just shouted how much I hate him. And I had not remembered it until he told me, and then it brought like this flashback. Yeah. So yeah, and then there was another time then when I did, one of the last times I went on a roller coaster, it was in Spreepark, an amusement park in just outside of Berlin. And I was very conscious about going on the loop-de-loop and the twirl. And I remember even that the track was big and orange and went through the whole park. But we went there on a class trip, and my friends had put me on the small little, it's basically a baby roller coaster or whatever.
Yeah.
It was only like a carriage of 4 people or something. They put me on that 2 or 3 times to train me to go on the big one with the loops.
Yeah.
And I remember it was a brutal little thing. That probably wasn't safe either. Like, I don't know. I just remember cruising around on it, but there was one sharp corner. I remember nearly breaking my neck from it. We were kind of sitting there. My friends were all like, "Yeah!" And I just went coming around the corner. I was sore as hell, man. Yeah. And then we went. They put me through that 2 or 3 times. That's also traumatizing. Then we went on the big one, which my friends spent most of the time spitting behind them because they thought it was hilarious because we were like 9 years old or whatever. Classic. Yeah, classic. And then, you know, the picture that they taken coming into a curve or whatever. Yeah. And I wish I still had that picture. It was just all of my friends, a bunch of kids, you know, sitting there, yeah, and thumbs up and peace signs and whatever. And just me looking like I'm in that NASA test capsule going, it was horrible, absolutely horrible. So yeah, that stuck with me.
Have you been to Budapest? To that park, Vidam Park?
No, I went to Budapest on my stag.
Oh, okay.
apparently.
Well, you should have gone to it. But they have a roller coaster which is built like it's still like timberwood. It's all wooden. It's all wooden.
That sounds
but
terrible.
I was there.
Did you go on it?
I was there like 10 years ago, probably 10 or 9 years ago.
Yeah.
I was shitting myself. I was really, really, I was like scared, you know, like there was no safety belts or anything like that. It was just, I was like, and this is it? And then you saw all of the curves, and I'm like, whoa, hang on, I'm not going through this. And then we finished, and I was like completely like pale in the face. I needed to
Sit
have
down.
a Coke or something like that afterwards. It was really, really bad for me.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Like usually, like I'm not super afraid of roller coasters, but like some carousels are kind of like, you know, I don't trust them, especially the ones. I trust more parks rather than the fairs because, you know, like you always have to build it, and I'm like, okay, like those screws, you know, like that hold the whole thing.
Yeah.
There might be one that is kind of like, you know, not sharp enough, and then
Nah, man.
the whole thing will
Even
come
the
down.
Ferris wheels make me feel really uncomfortable. I get cold sweat in my hands standing near them. I can't even look at them. I get uncomfortable looking up at them.
Yeah.
Even the little teacup ride.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's fucking too crazy for me, man.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Do you know what my daughter said to me the other day as well? We were standing at the moment, it's Christmas time, so there's a little Christmas market in our town, Galway. And they have a little mini, tiny fair. And there's the carousel with the horses, you know, going up and down. And whatever. And we were there, and my little 3-year-old daughter turns around and she goes, "Oh, can we go? And I was alone with her, so I had to pull her aside, and I said, "No, not now. You know, we'll go. You can go with mommy. You can go with mommy." So we had to sit down because we were waiting for someone. And I said to her, she was looking up at them. We were sitting just near these death capsules, and she looks at them and she goes, "Oh, please, can we go up?" And I said, "Can I tell you a secret?" She was like, "What?" I said, "Daddy's scared of roller coasters." And she just looked at me and she goes, and looks back at the little carousel and she goes, "Even the little one?" And I said, "What?" Oh, burn. Burn. Man, I got told.
Yeah.
So yeah, that made me feel really macho that day.
Yeah, I'm afraid of flying. Like I wasn't before.
Yes,
And then
it's
I had
only developed.
And then, well, it didn't develop. It actually, like, I had a bad experience in like flying from Berlin to Shannon.
Yeah.
And it was like really stormy, and we had to repeat the landing. And like lightning. I shit you not, lightning struck the freaking wing on the way. Like when they attempted the first one. We are
I actually don't want to hear this, man. I actually don't want to hear this. This is horrible.
So basically, after that, I was like, I had like a near death experience. I was like, I didn't fly after that for a longer time.
Shit.
And then still, like now when I fly, I just take the kind of like calmers, like the pills.
Yeah,
Just to
Xanax or
calm me
something.
down. No, it's something from Slovakia. I'm going to say the name. No, but it's a normal like prescription drug. And it kind of just calms you down. Like there's nothing, like it doesn't make you dizzy or anything or sleepy. It just, you know, calms you down. But, you know, you have that, you have a gin and tonic, and then you're
all good.
You're all good. Yeah, but
that
it was, I was
terrible,
super
man.
actually scared. Super scared, yeah.
Do you know what? I know this sounds terrible, but I kind of make my peace every time I fly. I mean, don't get me wrong, I fly.
Yeah.
Like
Same
a good bit.
thing with me.
Because I got it.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm not panicky or anything. If anything, I'm calmer than usual.
Yeah.
Like that's how my fear manifests itself. So I would sit on the plane,
Pray.
I lean back in my headrest, and I just grip the edges, and I stop moving.
Yeah.
And internally, I'm kind of thinking, going, if anything happens, I probably won't even notice it. Like if the plane rips in half or a wing flies or whatever, there'll only be
But you
a
will
couple of
notice
seconds of
couple
terror.
of seconds of the terror,
But
yeah.
that's why I like either please let the cabin explode or something like that, or rip in half, so I don't even notice anything from the like. This is how horrible. This is really dark, black thoughts. But I'm sitting there making my peace,
Yeah.
holding the grip, and then my wife would take my hand or whatever, and it's like cold sweat in my hands, and I'm just sitting there going, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
I have no control over it.
No, I just pray before, and then
See,
I just keep thinking, like, just take care of my family, and that's it. You
look
know,
after it. Yeah, maybe I should have wrote a will or something like
yeah,
that
and
before I
then
go.
Yeah, it's just like I buckle up, like I fasten that seatbelt like a motherfucker, and I buckle up, and then if I'm sitting next to the aisle, the other two people are not leaving. I'm like, guys, you know that you are not leaving if I'm sitting here. So yeah, unfortunately, they have to stay there for 2-3 hours, and that's it. Yeah, but I think it's just
uncomfortable. We deal with it, but it's uncomfortable.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's really uncomfortable.
I try to. If I need to fly, I fly through Dublin now. I don't kind of like...
You avoid the air.
Yeah, I don't want to go to Shannon. I think it's just the
trauma.
Wind.
Oh,
wind
yeah,
on, like west from west. So
there was
wind, it was a bad experience. Bad experience.
And aborted landing as well. Ugh. Oh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, and then you are just scared of like every smaller shake.
Everything.
Every smaller shake that kind of like hits you, you are like, oh shit, like something is going on. Or like when you see these videos of like bad landings or like side wind.
Do you know what happens every time before I fly? About up to a month beforehand, a big plane crash happens. Each and every single time. Or some news. Or fucking... I'm flicking through channels, air crash investigation, or that kind of stuff. You're like, man, really? Yeah. Like, I really don't need to see this. Yeah. What I had, one really bad flight that we had was coming back from Turkey. And it was my wife and myself. And whatever, 3-hour flight or whatever. It was the nighttime, and it was shit turbulence from takeoff to landing. So rather than having a concentrated, scary 20 minutes or something like that, it was just... a very, very scary, concentrated flight or situation. We had 3.5 hours of non-stop, quite scary.
Yeah.
And that's what took it out of me emotionally. Yeah. It was the whole time for 3 hours. There was no
because you are just waiting for the time and it will be okay. Well, now
as
it's
soon
gone,
as they go
finally.
bing and they say no, turbulence is over. No. We would drop an insane amount. The whole time the plane was shaking up and down, and it was
Dad had the same thing when he was flying once to Budapest. They dropped, and like the masks fell out. Also, he was like, he didn't tell us like for a week or so, but he said like it was like super scary. Just imagine the freaking masks
if those masks fall out, man. Fuck it.
Like, I would shit myself right away there. I wouldn't be flying anymore. I wouldn't be.
No, if I ever see those masks. Yeah. No.
There's no way.
Holy shit.
It's crazy.
Man, I'm kind of regretting talking about this. Yeah. I'm flying.
Don't worry.
I'm flying in 3 weeks. Give me some of them pills. Yeah, give me some of them pills, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I kind of regret this now.
Listen, just get really drunk and that's it.
Holy shit.
Like, it either helps me to take pills or, like, I have, like, three shots. And then you kind of like fall asleep, or you just
then you're like, fuck it.
Yeah. If you don't have to drive afterwards, then it's just fine.
Yeah.
So that was our phobia from flying.
Yeah. So
my phobia, right? And this coming from a guy who is like almost 2 meters tall. It's like and I was always afraid of like not Santa Claus, but San Nicolas. Right, because San Nicolas, he really like comes closer to you, he touches you, and all of this stuff, you know. So we were in a kindergarten, and this actually came before that situation in kindergarten happened. So we had one of the guys from our family was kind of like going around the like other families, and pretending to be Nicholas, but he was really tall, and like his mask. Like his costume wasn't really like the professional one, so you were kind of like really scared of him, right? I saw him first time. I started to cry like I was 4? Just crying the whole time.
Ah, shit.
I couldn't like they literally had to let him go, and then 1 year later, Saint Nicholas comes to our kindergarten, and his helper is an angel and the devil. Like what is it called?
Krampus.
In German. But what I did, I was afraid of of Saint Nicholas. I didn't go to the angel to save me. I went to Krampus, who is the devil, and I was sticking around him. You know, so it was just like all of the kindergarten, like the teachers, they were telling my mom, it's like, geez, like he was really scared of him. Like we had to like kind of like make the whole thing shorter, and he just got stuck with the devil for forever. Like okay, Yeah, so now, even now, when I see Santa Claus or Saint Nicholas somewhere around me, you always kind of like get this kind of like tinge or like shake, uncomfortable, being uncomfortable around them. It's just you just don't trust them, you know.
So in essence, do Santa Clauses mess with your head as well?
Not really, because like they're fed, so I know that I can kind of like either beat them or run from them. But Saint Nicholas, in our case, was usually like a tall, skinny guy. For some reason, I don't know. Like it might be that I always met those skinny guys for some reason, but it was like, Santa Claus, I'm not super scared, but yeah, Santa Claus I still have, and they're eventually like the same person in the mythology, but you just always have the respect, you know, when you are talking to them. You just guy.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's strange.
Do you know that Saint Nicholas was Turkish?
Yeah.
Yep.
From where?
He was a historic 4th century Christian, and the Greek. This is off Wikipedia now. I had forgotten
Byzantine.
about this until I just pulled it up now. And it was in a region called Demre, which is now Turkey. So apparently he was a patron saint of sailors, merchants, archers, repentant thieves, children, brewers, and pawnbrokers.
He was an alcoholic.
And apparently prostitutes as well.
What?
The patron saint of prostitutes.
Ah, okay.
But even though this is not listed here, so who knows?
So how do you know?
So yeah, there you go. That's a bit of a fact for you. But it was in the Byzantine Empire, yeah. And then all the miracles attributed to him and so on and so forth. So tell me,
Funny.
what else you got?
I have what else? I'm still afraid of like vampires and shit.
Vampires?
Yeah, I just can't. Like
Yeah.
when I sleep, it's just always cover myself and shit like this. Like my duvet would you know, Dracula would come in and I would be like, you know, my duvet would protect me from a freaking
Wrap yourself like a mummy or something.
Yeah. More or less.
Yeah, Dracula would be walking in going, yes, we will now... shit, he's wearing blanket.
Worse than garlic. I have to go now. And then he just splits his into like 1,000 of beds, and then they just all fly away. It's like, oh, he had the blanket on. Ugh.
How do these fucking kids know?
Yeah. These fucking kids know. How do they know?
Garlic was much easier. All right, so we can. We went and checked out a couple of strange phobias to see what we could come up with, and one of which was colorophobia, fear of clowns. Which
I think I have that. Almost. You know, if you see a clown with a bad costume or like really bad makeup, you know.
Who ever thought that clowns were?
But maybe it's just
friendly as well.
Maybe it's just fear of bad makeup. It might not be clowns, but if you see a clown or a girl with a bad makeup, you start to be
scary.
You start to be afraid.
Scary.
You know,
yeah.
Like you run.
I would
run.
I mean, what I see on a Friday, Saturday night in town sometimes, it's like, girl, them
gal,
eyebrows,
listen,
ain't on fleek.
Ain't on fleek. The dress is like 2 sizes smaller than your usual one.
You're bulging. And do you not see the lines? Because I do.
Which lines?
I don't know, makeup lines.
Oh yeah, the best thing is like I've seen a girl yesterday in the town.
Yeah,
and she must have been after a night out, and like what you can see is like her face pale, and then around her kind of like neckline, what you saw is the fake tan.
Ugh.
So I'm like, if you're using a fake tan, why do you put it so weirdly? You know,
fake tan is something for me. I
just don't get it.
I
just don't get why people do it.
I understand if you want to look a little bit tanned or something like that, but
nobody's going to judge you just because you're a bit paler. No,
well, if anything, it's some pale skin is actually quite nice as well. It's like those olive skin, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, so that's your skin featured, and so show it off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you see
just
girls
look
putting
ridiculous
on
with a fake tan,
you make it that much fucking worse. Like, wow, it's horrible.
Plus, all the girls.
Runs
I'll tell you
shitty.
one thing. Yeah, it runs, Plus, all of them put it on with their bare hands.
And then they walk around.
And then they have like orange palms.
I know.
I'm like,
and
don't you think that people notice?
Like you've actually made
they won't
honestly,
notice.
I honestly think you've actually made yourself look worse. I understand maybe, you want a little bit of color or something like that. Fine, that's no problem. But then pay for a good tan job or something like that. You know what I mean? Like go make the extra effort.
Called tan job?
I actually don't know. Is that what you call it? Tan
I don't
job.
know. I got a nice tan job there.
You know? So, oh man, I don't know. It
like
drives me crazy.
It's like me going out and like drawing like six-pack on my belly. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
and to be
that's kind of what it is, yeah.
And people will be still judging. People will be like, this idiot. Like,
what the fuck does he think he's doing?
Yeah, but all the girls are doing the same shit.
Getting
Fake tan.
Getting tan jobs.
Getting tan jobs. That's so ridiculous. Girl,
No,
stop
man,
it. Like,
stop
we
it.
like you as
You're
are.
beautiful, yeah.
You're beautiful.
Man, you're on a singing buzz today. Yeah, girls, we love you as you are. Yeah, we don't.
It's true.
Good finish, right? Yeah, you know what I mean. What we don't find attractive is Oompa Loompas. Yeah,
What is it? What did you say?
Oompa Loompa. From
What is Oompa Loompa?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, I don't watch that stuff. Oh, actually, the third phobia. I'm afraid of Willy Wonka. The one that Johnny Depp played.
I haven't seen it.
Jesus.
And that's the color. That
Yeah,
some
that's the
girls
color
are.
of some girls. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, that's it. Stop with the fake tans and
Hey, just look natural.
Look beautiful as you are.
Yeah.
So
At
another.
the end, it's not about looks.
Yeah, so we came
Maybe.
across some weird ones as well. Well, not weird, but like sinistrophobia is the fear of the left side, or dextrophobia, you fear your right side.
Mm.
But we also
What if you get both of them? You get tunnel vision. Just go,
Fuck, man, what'll happen?
Yeah.
You just pass out.
Well, you can drive.
No,
What are you going
because
to
you
do?
can't turn either way.
Yeah. Just sit on a roller coaster and let ride you.
So then there's another one that we found. It's hexacosio hexaconta hexaphobia, which is the fear of the number 666. Scriptophobia, writing in public. Oneriogmophobia, the fear of wet dreams. Genuphobia, the fear of knees. And allodaxophobia, which is the fear of opinions.
Fear of opinions.
Now, what? Okay.
But this is just being a dick.
Wait, was
it's
it-
not a phobia.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like your opinion.
But okay, of course, a phobia can be anything. Yeah, I guess anybody can be scared of anything. But is it now at this stage? Like, I don't know how many people do actually suffer from this. And also, do you just pick something, take the Latin or Greek name for it, and
then
add
just add
phobia
phobia?
to it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's how you construct a word. But I wonder how much that is. I mean, you've even got like.
Go to the end of the list.
All right, let me have a look. Porphyrophobia, the color, the fear of purple.
Hmm.
Oh, here, dude. Pogonophobia.
Pogonophobia. What is
Fear
that?
of beards.
Oh my god, I have that.
Oh, here,
trying
there you
to
go.
overcome
Now.
it.
There you go. What?
Consecotaleophobia.
Secotaleophobia. Fear of
Chopsticks.
chopsticks. What the
Wow.
fuck?
Yeah, because
Anyway, yeah.
But a lot of people might have this phobia of like getting hurt by these. So it's not like that you are afraid of like chopsticks, but you might be afraid of getting like stabbed by chopsticks. With chopsticks, I don't know,
Well,
or something.
isn't a phobia an irrational fear of something?
Hmm.
Yeah. Because, but then again, is it always irrational? What's irrational fear?
I got a new
What's the
phobia
difference?
also, which is
What?
do you know on Facebook that you
Yeah.
have the live option?
Yeah.
That I keep thinking that I turned it on, and now everybody can see what I'm doing.
Really?
Yeah, I just keep checking my phone, and it's like when I'm at home, I'm like, let me just check if I'm not live.
Seriously?
Which I never try to be live, but I'm like, what if my fat fingers just push the live option, and now I'm live, and everybody can see it, and like people are liking it, commenting on it. It's just
Has it ever
strange.
happened?
No.
But you're just afraid of it?
No, but I'm just afraid of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, there you go. That's an irrational fear.
That's a phobia.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
But like the fear of flying, it's one of those things again. Statistically, it's very, very, very unlikely that the plane is going to crash.
But statistically, it's really, really very, very likely to be live on Facebook.
That can always happen.
Yeah, that's good.
You never know. You never know.
Papaphobia.
Fear of the Pope.
Fear of Pope. Well, I don't get it with the new Pope, but I get it with the old one. You know? What was his name?
Wait, there's been 2 since John Pope.
Ferdinand. Was it Ferdinand?
We got a list of popes. From 1st century to where?
Jeez, so many popes.
When did they appoint one, actually? Was it the Council of Nicaea?
Well, the first pope should have been Saint Peter, no?
There you go,
His
Pope
name,
Francis.
Benedict. Benedict
There you go.
16th.
Yeah, exactly.
I was afraid of that guy, yeah.
I'm afraid of every pope and the power they wield and the throne of gold that they sit on. And the first pope was
Saint Peter. Oh? Yeah, Saint Peter.
Pete. Yeah.
29th of June 1967.
There you go.
No, not 1967. 67.
Like just 67.
That's crazy.
So, yeah. That's papaphobia, fear of popes.
Have you seen the new movie about Pope?
Ithalophobia, the fear of an erect penis.
Who be afraid of erection?
Sorry, what were you saying?
Have you seen the new series about Pope? Jude Law is playing Pope.
No, I haven't seen it.
I've seen the first episode. It seems to be pretty okay.
Have you seen Bourgeois?
Borgias. Yeah,
Borgias,
I've
sorry,
seen the Bourgeois.
The Borgias.
Yeah, I've seen
Very good.
First and second season, I think.
Very good.
Yeah, that was really
hardcore,
like the young guy. What's his name? Giovanni Borgia.
Yeah, the son.
Yeah, the son. He was like, I was reading a book, not specifically about him, but he was mentioned multiple times. That guy, like, he was not messing with people. He was just like a bad guy.
Man.
Bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, he messed up like so many, like all of these small kingdoms in Italy. He attacked, but then in the end, like, the karma got him in the end. Just
what happened to him at the end?
I think they either killed him or, well, because his dad died during as he was pope, and then everybody turned against him. So I think that they killed him. But let's Google it.
See, he had full protection of the empire, the Roman Empire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like
not
he
the
was
Roman Empire, of the Pope.
Yeah, he was the shit. You mispronounced it and misspelled it. Borgia,
amazing, man.
Bordice.
I have a problem with
And then
this,
Borgias, like
Cesare, that was his name.
Cesare Borgia. Yeah, Cesare.
Yeah. He died in 1507 while he was besieging the army of Count Lerin. So, and he attempted to breach it, and then he's killed during the battle, and they lost the fight. But yeah, I mean, they say that they were the first mafia kind of family or whatever, because they were utter influence everywhere.
Yeah,
absolutely everywhere.
But it was nice to see like how they were buying all of these like pope posts and like jobs and all of that. Like, I think it was like first or second episode when they were going through like the whole like election of a new pope, and he like what he was telling the guys to how to vote for him, and like what he's going to give them and all this stuff.
That actually looked like an episode of The West Wing or something like that. Like, where it's kind of you want that transportation bill, but what I want is that tax bill kind of reduced. Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. So that was interesting actually. One of the more common fears, phobias, listed here that we have would be arachnophobia. And I tell you, did I show you the spider yet in my shed?
No.
Oh, dude, I'm not an arachnophobe, but spiders over a certain size freak me the fuck out. And I have the largest spider I've ever seen, UK, Ireland anyway, for sure. That thing is a beast, man. It's like a baby tarantula. It's disgusting, and it just sits in the corner, chilling. I'm actually afraid to go into my shed now. Every once in a while,
so
I pop in to see if he's still there.
You have shed phobia.
Yeah, that's exactly.
If it bites you, it'll be like shit phobia.
Seriously, man, it's like. But I guess being an arachnophobe or a fear of snakes or something like that is ingrained. I guess that's something.
Yeah, like
that's
you
part
don't.
of survival.
Don't
I mean, you
develop
don't.
it,
Like, I mean, it's instinctual. I'd say.
yeah, like
you know what I mean.
Like you are afraid of lions, also. Like you like lions,
I mean, you
but
know,
like if you would meet a lion, you would shit yourself.
yeah, exactly.
Like,
I'm not going to
that
go
would
over
be
and
your
hug
phobia.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A wild lion.
Yeah.
Nor am I going to go up to a giant hairy spider and give it a big kiss. Yeah, unless I work in a pet shop or with spiders.
Yeah.
But in general, though, for somebody who doesn't deal with spiders on a daily basis, I think it's a good, healthy fear to have.
Yeah.
Maybe not in Ireland because there is no poisonous spiders in Ireland. But all the same, at least my instincts are still right. Dude, I got to show you that spider next time we go out. Seriously, it just sits there and he's happy as hell. I'm cool with him staying there. I could have shoot him out, but he's really big for a house spider.
Yeah.
Like,
No, we used to have tarantula. I used to have tarantula.
Did you?
I never touched it, but I had it.
wait, was it yours?
It was mine.
Seriously?
But like I had like a friend who was taking care of it. Like when you needed to clean it, like he was actually in French Legion.
The Foreign
Like-
Legion?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he served there a couple of years. And he wasn't afraid of anything. He just came in and just
fucking
like
hardcore.
put it into the aquarium, took it out, cleaned the whole thing.
Yeah.
And we were just like I was just feeding it, and then he was taking care of like
Putting on all the
cleaning.
grasshoppers and shit.
Like I wasn't like I'm not going to
I ain't
touch that
touching
thing.
that
Yeah, just like to look at it, and I don't know. It's just like you always have these stupid ideas. Like I would love tarantula, and then you're like I'm not touching it. It's so weird. Why did I even want it? And then it died. It's just like it
shit.
dried. It
What?
dried out. Yeah, because like we were moving the house, and I forgot that I had the tarantula. That's how strong my connection to that.
I was
going to
say, how do you forget you have fucking giant...
Because it was like we were moving a lot of
hilarious.
things, and like the aquarium was kind of like in the corner.
Yeah.
And like when you're moving house, you just like you have a lot of stuff lying around, and you forget they was there. And then one day I was like, "Shit, I didn't feed my spider for a long time." And then I look at it, and it's like
Shriveled up.
it was just like dried out.
Man,
I was
I feel-
eating like mice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
like I brought like a small mice or a small mouse,
Yeah?
put it into aquarium, and then we all watched it like with my friends.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then one day, it didn't manage to kill the mouse for some reason,
Yeah.
but it bit it, and then but the mouse still lived there for like a couple of days, right? And then this guy came in and he took it out, took the mouse out. Then we put it into a different aquarium. We started to take care of it, but then it died after like 5 days also. It was like a white mouse, and it just
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just strange that like the poison must have been in, but it was probably like very slowly like degenerating the mouse, because it was kind of like
That's a tough mouse, man.
it's kind of like
That's a
the
tough
bad
mouse.
mouse,
Badass.
and it was like sitting in a corner of the aquarium. It ate sometimes,
Really?
but then it was kind of like it looked like what's the guy Quasimodo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like really.
Shit.
Yeah, and then it just died. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I feel bad for a spider, though. Sad end.
yeah, but, the connection wasn't that strong. Spiders.
Sometimes you just gotta
Yeah,
connect.
my sister had like nightmares also because of the spider being at home and shit like this.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
afraid. So yeah, I with spiders you don't really have that connection like you have it with like dogs or cats.
You see,
Because like they really
Yeah, like that's
spider is not going to give you
a hug.
the love back, or like it's not going to lick your face like a dog.
I'd be
You know,
so
like what?
fucking creeped out if it did. Imagine a spider
It's
came
like-
like a alien face hugger or whatever, and it
Yeah.
tried to give you a hug, and it's thinking like it's crawling up your neck,
Yeah.
thinking, "I love you.
love you.
I just really want a hug," and you're just sitting there going, "Oh shit, get this
Yeah.
off me!" Like,
Yeah, you
He
would
ju-
kill
he
it
just
right
wants some
away.
love.
You would kill it. You would stab
Yeah.
that shit.
But he just wants to come and sit and chill.
Yeah, but then he should make the face also before that.
A little tiny face loving you. Nope.
Like
burn it
small
with-
smiley face.
Kill it with fire.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah.
That's sad.
It's just it's a spider.
Yeah. But they're amazing all the same, though.
Yeah. Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. I don't need spiders around me anymore, really, but yeah, it was just like a teenage boy thing to
Yeah.
have a tarantula.
Yeah. Go.
Fear of germs.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
Go on. No, go on.
So, where is it again? Mysophobia. The fear of germs or dirt. That's you.
So I have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since I was in the hospital for the first time. So I went to hospital. I had my lung infection. I had my lung
infection. You got your yearly quota in or something like that.
Yearly lung infection. And I stayed there for like a week, and then like I've seen... See, this is the thing. Like, it wasn't even dirty. Like, I haven't seen any dirt around me.
Yeah.
First time, it was like, I was sleeping around, like, people who were sick also. Like, another kids.
Yeah.
And I thought that they are dirty.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't handle it. And then I came back from hospital, and I started to have, like, this, you know, I had to wash myself a lot. I hate dirt around me. I hate, like, dust and shit like that. So it's just, yeah, I have antibacterial gel and shit like that. Not with me, but
I have some here.
Sometimes. I don't need it now. I feel clean now.
But you're aware of it.
Yeah, I'm weird in this way.
Well, a lot of people have it actually.
Yeah, but like I don't need to wash myself like 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
You know, in that it's just twice. No, but I need to use I can't like even like let's say there is a soap missing, for example, and I only wash my hands with water. It's not enough.
Not enough. Yeah.
So I hate guys when they leave the toilet and they don't wash their hands. It's just I think it's just super dirty, especially like if you sit on the throne for like some time and then you just don't do it. You know,
that is actually disgusting.
That's disgusting.
That is fucking disgusting.
You know.
Yeah.
I just can't handle that, you know. I mean, those are the basics that everybody should be doing. And this is how germs spread. This is how diseases spread. This is how, I don't know, fucking Ebola starts. Or, I don't know. Like, it must have started somewhere.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Somebody just wiped their ass, didn't wash their freaking hands, and then
touched
half of Africa died.
Yeah.
I don't know. It must have started somewhere, no? I don't know. I'm just saying. Just wash yourself around me, please.
No, wash in general.
Yeah.
Well, especially around you.
Around me.
But in general,
it's
wash your motherfucking
nice
hands.
People
don't be fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
That is how most diseases are spread, through contact and shit like that. So,
we don't want to
shame on you.
Create Ebola 2.0 or something. Like that.
Exactly, man. Fresh from your ass.
Cool. Do you have any? Any more?
No, dude. I actually don't. Well, not that I know of, anyway.
Yeah, that should be all for me.
Unless you can think of any more later.
No.
Right, guys. Let us know if you have any, or even situations that might make you feel uncomfortable, or places you're in. I don't know, maybe buses in particular, or the
buses.
I don't know, just sitting on. You're okay in a metro, but you're uncomfortable on a bus. Something like that. Anyway, if you have some strange things like that. Comment, hit us up, let us know if there's any strange
general public transport problems.
Yeah, so let us know if there's anything weird. Right, guys.
Right.
Talk to you soon.
Ciao.
And thanks for listening.
Bye.
You managed to listen to the rumboyz talk on Random Urban Memories. Just like and subscribe where you can on all platforms.